It's a cool, pleasant winter morning with a promise of some great cricket. We are at the magnificent Niranjan Shah Stadium, Rajkot, as the Indian team take on Ireland in the second game of the series. It's the IDFC First Bank series between India Women's and Ireland Women. It's a 3-game series. India, one up in the series, would look to seal the deal here.
In this game with Smriti Mandhana, captain, we have Harleen and Jemima who would want to score some runs, but the 100-run partnership between Tejal and the youngster Pratika was the pick. When we talk about the vice captain Deepti Sharma, it's going to be a 100th ODI, a proud moment.
A bit more freedom, and she has that same field we saw on day one.
What an interesting field, this one. You got a short third and a catchy. Finds the gap, gets off the mark. It starts with a boundary.
That doesn't.
That's a strength. Beautifully played. The first ball that she plays, straight out of the middle of the bat.
That's the shot. Takes a good stride and leans onto that shot.
Lovely welcoming delivery as well from Orla Prendergast. You can have that one, she says. She'll want it.
Oh, there she goes. Pratika Rawal off the back foot. One bounce into the boards.
That's what these bowlers. She picks this short ball which was a little onto her legs. She clears it well. Now this is going to put a bit of doubt in the bowler. She cannot afford to pull the length.
Nicely played. We've seen it all. It's just the third over. We've seen back foot pull, back foot punch and a cover drive. Third boundary of her innings.
What's impressive about her is that she's good on the back foot as well, and we've seen a couple of balls earlier that she played
milestone.
That should be 4 wide. Yes, it is. Confirmation from Virendra Sharma. There'll be 5 runs. Diving over the ball there.
Flow of the bat.
Another great example of that flow that you're talking about. And the sound of the bat. Magnificent.
No real lateral movement at this point from Orla Prendergast. Didn't even have to move, just went to the...
Chipped in the air, in the gap. Gets a boundary of the last ball of the over. 6 overs done, 46 without loss.
For Smriti Mandhana, off the hip. As soon as she gets an opportunity, maybe not the cleanest contact. She was meaning to play that.
Absolutely no alarms. Both these outstanding batters playing shots all around the wicket.
Shot. She was just waiting for that short pitch delivery to not only pounce on it but dispatch it for a maximum.
Her onside play is getting better and better. She's played some lovely flick shots and now she's very, very strong when she plays the pull shot as well. The key to her playing the pull shots well enough is because of the ability to pick up the length so quickly.
Just an example yet again from Pratika Rawal's consistency and shot selection. 64 without loss. Both face the situation where we obviously have to have that adaptability. The quick single. Very nice from Pratika Rawal, and good contribution from Smriti to respond in that match.
Another thing that Rawal is doing well is that she's pushing Smriti Mandhana. Normally Smriti Mandhana takes a bit of time and ensures that things Played away nicely into the gap. Another boundary for Smriti Mandhana. This is shot, begging to be hit. And for a batter like Smriti Mandhana,
With Ava Canning, the angle that she bowls from, this shot is always on for Smriti Mandhana. Anything a little short and on the leg stump puts it away.
And again. And again. Boundary to finish an expensive over, 75 without loss.
happen when a batter is in good nick. They get a lot of loose deliveries, and back-to-back loose deliveries put away stylishly and imperiously by.
Just regulation outside off stump. Perfect timing to the boundary for Smriti Mandhana. 82 without loss.
The word elegance to a different level, especially when they play punches of the back foot. Magnificent.
Just admire with the perfect timing from Smriti Mandhana.
If you're a fielder on the offside, dispatch to the boundary.
Sublime touch. It's all about timing. Gets into great position, very well balanced, and presents the full face of the...
Wow. Standing tall and hitting that boundary. Impressive from the left-hander.
She's able to pick it up and place it in the gap. There are two boundary riders on the leg side.
Will be a challenge for the fielder, who does excellent to get to that ball in the outfield. Sarah.
Muzumdar feels like he needs to get in and have a bat there.
50 for Smriti Mandhana as a captain leading the way with her 30th half century for India.
2024 was a good year, and 2025 it started rate 142. Just continuing her purple patch.
Action. Outstanding. Pratika Rawal ends the over in a stylish stroke over the mid-off fielder. 106 without loss.
Nicely played. Playing the field, mid-off was inside, got a nice stride forward. Just took it straight. You can see how her eyes zero in.
Fabulous shot. Knew exactly what she was doing it. Wanted to play it fine over the infield. That's exactly what she did.
Places that shot or shot fine. There was a fielder placed on the ring. She knows exactly where she's playing.
Freya. This is tight. This is going to be tight. Ooh, oh. Had to put in a dive.
Never a run. Never a run. It bounced nicely up into the hands of Laura Delaney. Little pause as well, which could have spelled curtains for Pratika Rawal, and it would have been out. I just wondered if Freya Sargent had balance in form.
It's up in the air and goes all the way. Was a half a chance in the end. Parries it over the boundary. And with that six, another half century for the young sensation. Pratika Rawal, her third half century in 5 innings. Brilliant from the youngster.
For a second, she would have had her heart in the mouth looking at the fielder attempting for a catch at the boundary line. Well, it did touch her hand. A little difficult there. Impressive young kid there. 55 or 53 balls.
Well, are we seeing
for her?
Morans. The down leg side. Off the bat given.
But flash gripping it a little bit too much, perhaps. And she's great at picking up that line. Prathika Rawal goes down on the back knee and just helps it around the corner.
Hit straight down the ground. A top effort. But won't be able to stop that boundary.
Round. A little slower off the wicket, but she manages to hold her shape, giving direction to the shot.
Difficult to play that.
A little overcompensation from Arlene Kelly, dropping a tad bit on the shorter side and gets punished again.
Smriti Mandhana, I'm not sure she'd worry about it anyway, but it is another slower delivery. They've obviously done their homework because Arlene Kelly has a number of different slower deliveries.
No mistake from Smriti this time. And goes long, goes all the way. The 150 partnership comes up as well.
And she's really timed the ball well. Look at that. I mean, she's dragged it from, but the connect was so good. Clears the boundary.
That is glorious. That is imperious.
With great pace comes great responsibility. Slightly gives some space on the offside. Smriti Mandhana, well, she hit the fielder the previous delivery. She wasn't going to do the same again. You just got to watch that.
Gone this time, finally. And it's Dempsey again. She will be extremely relieved with that catch.
After that drop catch, 12 runs added. Cross seam delivery again. Georgina Dempsey made sure, as Georgina Dempsey did on that occasion. So it's been absolutely wonderful to watch. But Ireland, hate to say she's missed out.
Another opportunity at 3 where she's done so well in this position. Gets an over here. And gets a wicket, is it? Yes, it is! First up! How things change, and after a couple of maybe half chances going down, picked up a catch and then a wicket. That's the IDFC first bank review.
On-field decision was out. Check the feet, and it's a fair delivery. We start with front on vision. Okay, bat passes over the ball. Can we go to ultra edge, please?
It looks very
Standing
adjusted.
by. Next frame, clear gap. Thank you. Flat line, clear gap. Okay, pitch in line, impact in line, and wickets is hitting. So we'll go back on field, and you're on screen signal now.
Yeah, confirmation from Jemima. And 908. What a comeback for Georgina Dempsey.
It wasn't.
Nima and Harleen would definitely looking to use this opportunity.
Continuing. Inside edge. Running away. 3 fielders converging.
Yeah, Dempsey will feel pleased by creating a fall. Either the softness of the white ball or the lack of a feeling. The fluency hasn't come out between the.
And they've ensured that they have not given too many singles.
Nicely placed. 1,000 runs for Jemima Rodrigues. 2 boundaries in the over.
1,000 runs in ODI for Jemima Rodrigues. The 11th Indian to do so. Waiting previous occasion. And then playing inside the line of the ball to find the gap and the timing.
Long partnership. There it is, 1,000 runs for Jemima Rodrigues. Pulled away in the gap. 2 boundary gap again. And the boundary.
The batter's way of spinner and that's the reason she's dragging it short and providing the opportunity.
Boundary coming after 22 balls here.
The order Prendergast.
That is glorious. That's what Harleen can do once she perfection.
Pitched up to her. No mistake from Harleen. Mid-off drive from Harleen Deol. Showing a foot. They should only add more confidence.
18 World Cup. She was the bowler to watch. You know, they were all looking.
Well, that's a good shot. That's a fantastic down the track, and the 50 partnership comes up.
He's shown a lot of confidence in playing that shot, this bat. And you really need to hold that shape if you really want to give direction to the ball.
Oh, another glorious straight drive. Just leaning into it.
Just trying to match shot to shot with her. It was a slower delivery, a variation. But she timed it off drive. Usually when as a batter, when we find the gaps right in.
A slow delivery, didn't time it, but doesn't matter. We'll clear the
Usually so reliable, Arlene Kelly, but she's missing of the bat because she caught it right on the end of the bat. Managed to lift it over.
Georgina Dempsey to bowl a 7th. That's a good shot. It wasn't a bad delivery, but that starts the over with a boundary.
She's placed it well. Wristy player. But since the time she's come back into the ODI squad, she's worked to play in front.
This opportunity to bat higher up in the order. He's found the gap, and
Cross seam delivery, got a little bit more bounce. Just had to beat that point fielder. Maybe a little bit of a miss.
75 climbed up to 75. In using her feet, but this time finding the fielder. Oh no!
A gift. Alana Dalzell. The boundary trying to prevent the second run. And she should have been thinking about just picking the ball up. Just didn't get down quickly enough. Down lower earlier, Georgina Dempsey.
Oh, not really. Not really. 242 for 2 after 35.
Is compounding their problems because they're bowling on a good pitch. They're bowling in favor of the batters. Go to you the rest, and that'll go to the boundary. He brings up the 250 of the innings. Lovely shot this from Harleen. Using
Deep fielders as well. Deep mid-wicket and long on. Timing has been
Up and over this time. The England. We are going for the shots now.
she had to reach out for it and getting a big stride out and extending the bat. He strike that. Around and get the ones and twos. This is exactly what I was talking about.
Kind of has to swat at that.
Fuller closer to Jemima Rodrigues. She's been punished because there's not so much.
Down the ground. A few more of those.
A little bit straight. Again, head on up inside the ring. It's almost a free hit. Even if you get it wrong, that is deliveries as well.
Will she find the fielder? No, she's found the gap. Partnership comes up.
Trying to correct her